Thank you all for being with us today. How y'all feeling? So what do you say we get started? And this first topic disturbs me as an ER doctor. Synthetic marijuana, it's known as K2. To many, it's been on the rise, or the use of it has been. Recently, a video of a young woman who got high on this drug. It went quite viral. She was later arrested, not only because she had taken this drug, but also she wasn't alone. She was taking care of her son. I have to warn you, what you're about to watch is troubling. My first comment here is this. Just because you can buy something over the counter doesn't mean it's safe. This was an 18-year-old mother. You're seeing her convulsing, rolling around, obviously twitching, has now been charged with 1 count of third-degree domestic violence, reckless endangerment. This is sad on so many levels.
Oh my God.
But the main thing is, look, this is a mother, but also an 18-year-old child in her own right.
Yeah.
And you can go into these spice shops and you can buy these things called K2, et cetera, synthetic marijuanas. The problem with them is, you know, these are mind-altering chemicals, a lot of times sprayed onto these
dried substances.
They're smoked.
How they're prepared, and the whole idea of synthetic marijuana. I mean, this stuff is engineered in the lab. You have no clue how strong it's going to be and what is cut with it. That's the problem. I mean, that was serious, seeing her convulse like that.
And I think that it's a marketing kind of pop culture danger, obviously, with this, which is that teenagers or adults can hear about this and then they think, oh, it's synthetic marijuana. Maybe that's not real marijuana. Maybe that's safer. Maybe that, you know, it's all kind of the whole vibe around what it's named. And the first time you try this, to be clear, could be the last.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I think it's worse.
I agree.
And the names they give it to make it more appealing, sexier for the kids, Crazy Clown, Spice, as well as K2. I mean,
whoever marketed this, wherever this was sold, why aren't we going after the manufacturer? Why? This is showing up all over. We're just like, we're blaming. Look, if you're a teenager and you hear about this, you're going to go potentially try it out. Don't, after watching that, I hope anyone watching doesn't. But why is it that we act like, oh, there's nothing we can do? We can. Well, we can go after the manufacturers, the people who are selling this, and make it stop.
I couldn't agree more. Big issue with regulation here, and they're calling it an herbal product, which means they're not looking at it as they should be.
That's right.
And until we do, kids are going, again, I use the word kid liberally here. Kids can have kids. This is an 18-year-old kid with a child. And we have to do a better job.
I agree. I think it's the manufacturers and distributors that should be held accountable as well, just as the person.
But understand also the flip side is the individual responsibility. Whether, I mean, if 18 is the legal age to serve in the military, to vote, you know, you're not a minor anymore. Even though I have an almost 18-year-old, and to me, trust me, he's still a kid. I think we also, parents, this is a huge wake-up call, even for myself. You have to continually talk to your teenagers about, you know, not just the glaring examples of what not to do. They know, oh, don't do cocaine, don't do heroin, don't whatever. They need to understand that these products are out there, so it's do not take anything like this ever. Not one time, not to experiment, because you can buy it online. Doesn't mean
you both said it. This is an 18-year-old. This is still a kid. She may be a mother. She may have a child that she has to care for. But the rest of the family members need to help her just as they will.
Well, and that's all fine and dandy, but just throwing it out there, other names, Crazy Clown, Spice, K2. Again, these can be bought online or in retail outlets, sometimes promoted as herbal remedies. We need to do a better job of safeguarding our kids from this.